3 specific things that I want to try to draw in Gorilla Tag so I can see if I can become a real artist. So I can draw what I want. Just got a bunch of cubes coming out here. And then I can like stand on these cubes if I wanted. But then we also have a little menu here. We can change our colors. We can have an eraser, custom color, ignore a different axis. We can change the scale of the cube. We can have different surface types. And yeah, so let's start drawing some stuff. So let's get into our first one, which is drawing the Gorilla Tag logo. So let's reset our drawing real quick. Get rid of all that stuff. Wow. So the logo I am going for is the original Gorilla Tag logo. The one where it's just like kind of a monkey. So we just kind of have a guy here. That's going bad. All right, let's reset. We got one straight line for the bottom. That's easy. And then we want to come up a little bit because usually the picture was kind of cut off because the gorilla was too big. And then we come in for the shoulders there. And here. And then we have big monkey head brain. That is horrible, but it's not too bad. Now we're going to need the white. And we will draw in a little face. Here we go. It's like that, something like that. It's kind of that, you can kind of see that's Gorilla Tag monkey. And then we need to add the fur part right here. And we just like color this in a little bit. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Go back to black. Let's add the eyes. We got eye here, eye here. We have a little mouth and also a nose. Okay, the face looks kind of bad, but it's kind of, that is Gorilla Tag monkey. And then we can color him in something. We'll make him pink. Pink monkey gang. Yeah, W, pink monkey. Let me get this colored in a nice bit. I mean, not completely, but like we'll do some scribbles. And then yeah, this is the first Gorilla Tag logo that you can stand on. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. You can see how I drew from the side, but we can also, let me turn up the Z scale. I think, yeah, we'll have that. We could make this a bit better doing that. And you just make some lines. And it kind of looks bad there, but this is looking pretty good. We can fill in the rest around here. That is pretty close to the Gorilla Tag logo. And now we have to actually make sure people know that this is Gorilla Tag. There we go. There's my handwriting in VR. I didn't think I'd see that. That's pretty sick. So yeah, we are playing Gorilla Tag. We are drawing in Gorilla Tag, and this is the first time you've seen Gorilla Tag that you can stand on, but it's in Gorilla Tag. I'm not going to reset this drawing, but this is the first thing I wanted to draw. I wanted to make a Gorilla Tag logo, and I made it pink because I am Pink Monkey Gang. Can't really make a galaxy. But the next thing I'm going to try to draw is my Snail logo. Dream Gary, but he's kind of emo or something like that. So let's, of course, start it off with an outline, and we're going to go, I believe, I'm not even looking at this. Well, I'm doing this all from memory, so I'm going to put we have this for his back. We have this for his front. Then he's got a large shell. And then you got his face here. And then we finish that. That just looks like someone's doing this. All right, let's see if we can salvage this. We should be able to. Let's erase a little bit. Get rid of these. Then let's make it so the shell comes back here. And that's his shell. Yeah, this is looking a bit better. We add the little eye stalks. All right, this is kind of becoming a mix between the Dream Gary profile picture and the one I drew because I cannot draw. All right, we got the eyes there. Give him a little mouth. He'll have the shell. Give him his little hand that he has. He's just got a little hand here. He's like, hey, what up? My name Dream Gary. It doesn't even look like it's a guy. It looks like it's a snail on top of a tree. It's on Stump. He's on Stump. But now we do have to draw it in. So we'll make Stump kind of orange, I guess. We'll do some shading. How about that? Well, actually, we can use the custom color. How do I custom color this? Maybe custom color doesn't work. Do a little bit of shading. We'll have a couple different versions of an orangish. This is kind of a salmon one. And then we have a bright orange. Get that in there too. Yeah, this is Stump. This is Stump right here. We're changing up what I'm drawing. There we go. We got the twigs that come out. There we go. Now we gotta actually do the snail. And this is actually pretty easy. We need green. So we fill this up with green because snail kind of green, kind of slimy snail green. There we go. We're gonna need white for the eyes behind the pupil. We put those there. Grab black again. One right in the middle. One right in the middle. Look at him. He's staring at you. I don't like the way he's staring at me, though. And then we had blue, and put the blue behind this. All of the black here. And there we go. If you really wanted to, you can even add a little bit of white, because I added a little bit of white. There we go. Yeah, StyledSnail logo, W. Then now I have to draw, we'll give a red because I like the color red. StyledSnail with my awesome handwriting that is way too curved on like 45 degrees. I think I'm definitely getting better at being an artist. You can tell. Look at that. Wow. And the last thing I'm drawing before we get to our big project is I'm gonna draw verity. Why not? Big circle. And we'll actually give it 2 passes so we can have a thick outline there. Then we go to yellow. Then we turn the Z scale up so we have lines. And we'll fill this in. This is looking pretty good. There we go. Oh, it went outside the line. No. Back to black, reset the scale, and now we do his face, which is just like he's just like a guy. Whoa, whoa, and then like, he's got like a smile. He's like, oh, whoa, 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 it's Verity. Oh my, wow, I drew Verity. Wow, I hope he doesn't come to life and like try to help me do stuff and then try and kill me, because that would not be very good. Evil Verity. Oh no. Oh. Oh, he's eating people. Oh, no, no. All right. That's it for practice. These are the 3 things that I drew. I drew the Gorilla Tag logo. I drew StyledSnail. It's kind of my logo, and it kind of changed midway through. And we have Verity. Actually, I got a Verity. There we go. There we go. We got Gorilla Tag, StyledSnail, and Verity. This is the best group. This is the gang's all here. But now there's one huge project that I want to try and do, and that is I'm going to try and make Gorilla Tag in Gorilla Tag. I'm at least making the forest map. Let's do this. So once again, we will want a black outline. Let's get to like an open spot, and we kind of just want to draw. I'm not going to make it life size, but I am going to try and get it pretty good. Is like a good scale. So we have a circle. We also need to deal with where the walls are. So we'll have Stump be like, if Stump was here, then the wall would come in like this and then back out a little bit. And then it comes out and then out here and then kind of like that. And then that's kind of good. That's kind of good. We'll erase all this extra on the outside here. Then we need to try and draw Stump. So we kind of go up and down in a circle, like it's a 3D pen, and Stump just goes all the way around until about here, and then you fill it up, and then skip a little bit, color that. There, Stump. We also need a couple branches that come out. We got one there, we got one here, we got this one, we got the big one, and we also have the ones that go to the wall to lead outside of the map. Then let's add the double walls like right here or something. They just kind of go up. We got 2 of them. They have like some supports. So bring those down. Bring them down over here. Now we need pavilion right in the middle. So we'll fill this in. This is the kind of stone bottom. Grab a decent wood color. We got the supports for this right here. Boop, boop, boop. Go back to red. And then this goes beep, boop, 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 boop. Same with this side, going beep, boop, 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 boop. All right, the scale's not going to be perfect, but you can tell that's pavilion, that's Stump, that's the double walls. Let's get the table in here. We have the little steps. We have the leaderboard. That's looking decent. It's not good, but it's looking decent. And let's also move this little divot a bit further back. I feel like it's more like, yeah, that's a bit better. So then we'll have the campfire like right here. That's the campfire. We'll add fire. Yeah, let me add an orange one for like the top of the fire. Yeah, W fire. Now we gotta do the platform. So we have a platform here that goes up, and there's a gap. And then we have one here. Let's do this a little bit. We have the bridge. Then it comes back a little bit. Then we have, there was one here. There's one here, 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 here. And those were all where trees will be. Tree house. We got to make tree house. Can't forget tree house. So we got the ladder up. Tree house. We'll just like boop, boop, boop. Make a cube. There we go. Okay, this is not a really good tree house, but you can tell it's tree house. You can tell. That's a tree house, but there's no tree yet. So let's actually add the trees. Let's make this look a bit better. We're going to Pro Mode, and let's make a tree. So with Pro Mode, oh, I'm not in Pro Mode. So in Pro Mode, you can make it like this. So you can make it, this seems like it might actually work better. Let's make these trees. So we have a tree here, kind of like here, tree that goes up through this one, tree that goes up through this one, and this one. That's a bunch of the trees. We got like some branches in here too. Make it actually look like a tree. There we go. We also have a tree here. We also have a tree here. We have tall trees. Want to make that one huge. Give these some branch. I'm not even trying to make the trees like exactly how they should be. Then we need the tree going through treehouse, or at least behind it. Oh, that's not the color I wanted. Tree going through treehouse. There we go. Give us some branches. Why not? Those are some awesome branches. Then we're going off of Pro Mode because we need to deal with the walls now. So now we just kind of draw the walls. Just up and down, draw the walls. Whole bunch of cubes. Yeah, there we go. I don't know how much a quest will lag with all these cubes. I don't know how many I've used. It would be really cool to get like a cube usage count. And we just gotta go all the way around. And the slower you go, the better it looks. But the slower you go, the slower you go. It is taking forever. Almost there. I feel like I can feel my game starting to lag a bit too. So be careful when you're playing this, because you might lag your game out with cubes. Yeah, my game is definitely lagging a bit, but this is Gorilla Tag. Look, we got stump, we got pavilion, we have tall tree, we have treehouse, we have fire thing. We can even make secret tunnel. Let's make secret tunnel. Whoa, whoa, secret tunnel, secret tunnel, secret tunnel, secret tunnel. And then we put that there, there. Secret tunnel right there. Boom. Wow. Imagine that. This is obviously not the best version of Forest in Gorilla Tag, but for what it is, it's really cool. I just drew out a 3D version of Gorilla Tag. I just basically cube 3D modeled this thing. Wow. I am Lemming. I made Gorilla Tag. Wow. So let's give this one a label as well. We have Forest. Yeah, there we go. Forest. So here we go. We've made some awesome art inside of Gorilla Tag. We've made the Gorilla Tag logo. We've made StyledSnail logo thing. We've made Verity. And we also made the forest map in Gorilla Tag. But, like, also in Gorilla Tag. In Gorilla Tag, through Gorilla Tag, playing Gorilla Tag. But I'm still not done yet. You see, we were able to make a kind of small version of a map using these cubes, and you can actually stand on them. So you could actually make a map in this map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the scale up pretty big for the cubes. We'll come into an empty spot over here, and we'll like grass. So we're going to draw in some grass. Here we go. We're making a Minecraft world. And you guys can watch from there, all right? Watch the lag happen and watch me draw this thing. Yeah, awesome Minecraft. Minecraft. So now we need tree. We need Minecraft tree. There we go. Another tree. And we'll have like another tree. And then another tree, and then we need some leaves on the tree. So let's make it a bit smaller. This is a bit big. It's too small. There we go. That's a good one. Then we draw out these leaves. Yeah, awesome map here. All right, these trees are kind of bald, but my game is lagging, and I want to draw something else too. And what it is I am drawing is my dirt house. You can't play Minecraft without a dirt hut. Everyone must start with the dirt hut. And up. And up. There we go. There's my dirt hut. Yeah. This is my home now. Yeah, I got a house. Welcome to my house. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Make sure you knock on the door and leave a like and hype the video and all that. We drew in Gorilla Tag. This is awesome. This is sick. It's kind of like an old mod that I used where you had a 3D pen. And you got a pretty nice big plot of land that you can actually draw with. And I think this might be a multiplayer networked, maybe, possibly. But there's even some stuff I didn't really mess with, like some more colors. Ignore axis I didn't mess with. I mean, we did some of the scale. We also have surface types and grabbable. Boom. I mean, you can grab it. Yeah. Oh, that was the no collide, I think. Look at that. I'm on my thing. Cool. This is actually really sick. And also something I forgot to mention, I can take this cube, make a huge giant selection box. We'll take all of Verity. Oh God, I think I just crashed my game. Oh, we have it. We got all of Verity. Okay. And then we can move Verity. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, Verity. Oh no. Oh, wow. He's a ghost. But now that's it for my awesome drawings. I cannot save it. They must disappear, and my game is going to stop lagging. Reset. I might have crashed my game again. If this game is what you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the Discord down below. Use code SNAIL to see you guys in the next video.